currently we have 15 ministers in the government, and current government coalition treaty says that every political party in the government coalition, even though that in the parliament they have different amounts of the parliament members' seats in the government, every political party has 5 ministers here. So not the winning party, but let's say, or the biggest party in the government coalition has 7 places. The second one has 4, and the other one has also 4 places. No, it's equal 5 by 5. And the government ministers are not members of the parliament at the same time. So they are fully working only in the government. Previously, most of them were elected to the parliament, but when they were named by the president of the Estonian Republic to become the ministers, they need to resign, spend their time here from the parliament, and go to work in the government. So the substitutes will take their places here in the parliament. And in Estonia, it's no need to be a member of any kind of political party, member of the coalition, to become the minister of our government. So if you are supported by the coalition, the president agrees with that, then that's a green light for you to become the minister. So, and we have currently 4 women ministers, 11 men ministers. In our parliament, the same amount is 29 women, which equals the highest amount of the women, and 72 men, and most of our parliament compositions, there is approximately 1/4, 1/5 of women represented here in parliament. So the second cave, the second lounge from you on the right hand near the window, where you can see 2 bigger chairs in front and some smaller behind, it is meant for the president of the Estonian Republic. The president of the Estonian Republic who attends the plenary sessions not very often, approximately 2-3 times a year. Mostly it's anniversary parliament plenary sessions, or grand opening parliament plenary session of our new parliament working here on the second week of September, when the president of the republic is going to have a speech for the parliament. Then the president sits on the biggest chair on the left. The next chair near to the window on the right hand is for the currently husband of the president of the Estonian Republic, and smaller chairs are for companies. So president security guards. And currently we have as the president the first woman president of the Estonian Republic, Mrs. Kersti. And the president's duty, or the president's power here in Estonia, is mostly represented. But one political power the president has, and it is the thing that every law which was passed by the parliament, the president can veto. So every law the president can veto only one time. If the president doesn't agree with the parliament for the second time, the president is going to national court, and then the national court will decide which side the right will be, on the parliament side or on the president's side here, and based on the constitution. And during the war times, the president is the head of the Estonian National Army as well. And the current president, Mrs. Kersti was chosen in the 6th round of the presidential elections. So she wasn't participating in the first 5 rounds at all. So even by the rumors, she wasn't very big favorite. But after the first 5 rounds failed, no one didn't want to run anymore to become the president. Some candidates even said that it's circus, what we are doing here. So I'm not participating in that. Then for the 6th round, it was a special decision that we're only going to have one candidate appointed, and this candidate must be approved by most of the parliament members. So, as in Estonia, parliament elects the president. And for that, to be elected as the President of the Republic, the candidate must get here at least 2/3 of the Parliament members' votes. So it means 68 votes needed. So with the coalitional power, you cannot elect the President. You need to have opposition side, some oppositional side as well. So it's the rule here. Of course, people were very tired about the thing that we were having the 6 rounds here, and right now, because of that, the Constitutional Committee is trying to resolve that system, to renew that system, not that we are going to have in the next presidential elections. Hopefully, we are not going to have in the next presidential elections in 6 or 8 rounds. So, because in Estonia currently, by the Constitution, by the presidential election law, there is unlimited amount of the presidential election rounds. So you can have 10, 100, 1,000, million. So if you want, it's not limited. So that's why we need to make some rule here for the parliament. But the last thing is the thing that how the parliament members are voting. So they are voting electronically, only from the parliament sitting hall, and for that they need to use these black electronic devices where you can see a small microphone, small lamp, and the most important part is a small touch screen. On the small touch screen, during voting time, which is given not less or more than 20 seconds, you can see appearing 3 colored lines. Green for, red against, and yellow is no for. That's it. And on the big screen, after 20 seconds, you can see the whole plan of the plenary hall, and you can see how the seats were pushing these colored buttons, or didn't push these buttons at all, or were absent during the whole plenary sitting. And within approximately 5 minutes' time, voting results will be shown on our Parliament's website. And within 30 minutes' time, everything that was said here in the Parliament, every question that was asked, every speech, what was told here, you can read through on our Parliament's website, so you can actually have very quick information. And if you missed the plenary sitting, you can watch it on our Parliament's YouTube channel, so full-length plenary sittings are also there uploaded. So it's very, very easy here. So, I will also mention that during the last election,